Day one practice here at Sabine. It's starting to get light outside, and you know who's not even awake yet, which is I actually think he's awake because his lights were on. Canberra's over there, he's ready to rock and roll. I'm getting ready to pull out, but hey, happy Memorial Day to all those out there that on a serious note that didn't make it home, because the reason Canberra and Martin and myself are able to do what we do is because of y'all, and we appreciate that. So we're gonna go out on the Sabine and grind it out, because I know it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be hot this week, and we're looking for them 2-pounders. And 2-pounders, them biggins here. 2-pounders, biggins here. So let's fingers crossed we find an area that can produce the right kind of bites to do well this week.
You don't think it'll go that far?
I mean, maybe. But that's where we're at. But you can walk right out here and look, see if you can.
See if you can catch one.
Yeah.
It says blast off 6 o'clock. I guess it could be. Yeah. It just now got light. I don't know. It's probably pretty light.
It's pretty dang dark.
No, look at the sky though. We're under all these trees.
I'm gonna run over there, and then if it's like noon, 1 o'clock, and I hadn't got bit, very good. I'm gonna probably come on back over here, and I might launch it. Hildebrand or Taylor's or something on the way back.
Just holler at me.
Well, day one of practice. Sabine, Beaumont, Texas. We rented a house close to this neighborhood the last time. I did pretty good the last tournament here. Made the day 3 cut. Was catching 8 to 10 pounds a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot here. I think 43 pounds to win. It's probably going to take about the same weight to win this tournament this time. It's just not a lot of big fish. A lot of complicated things to do. We're gonna make a run today over towards Houston, fish around a little bit over there, see if we can't find something a little farther away from everybody, and then that's it. You know, we'll just kind of keep putting the puzzle together. But day one of practice, it starts today. I know Matt's gonna stick around close. Canterbury's running to another bayou. There's like 4 or 5 sections that you can fish, and you just got to get comfortable with one of them. So let's go figure it out. This is kind of a cool little spot here, a little creek that we found on the map. Looks like the water's up though, which is, I guess, good. Don't swallow it. I didn't taste any salt, which is good. That's what you want to do. You want to find out if there's salt all the way, because salt water is behind us. It goes up this creek to a certain point, and fresh water then stays back in here. So I did not taste any salt at all. So I think you can probably catch bass from here up. A lot of bait actually. I like all this stuff. It's cool. There it is. That means this water's up in this dude's yard. Ooh, something hit it. Something little. There's one. There's a good one. That's a good fish. Frickin' 3-pounder, dude. That's a big deal. Uh-oh. That, woohoo! That's a difference maker fish right here on the Sabine. Look at that nice one. Take a picture, send it to the boys. All right. Now, it's like, is this, you know, is this the, I don't know. Maybe we start getting more bites. If we do, then we found like how far up you gotta go. Before we get too far into the video, guys, I want to say a huge shout out to Anker for sponsoring this video. You know, we use the Anker products now for many, many years, and we use them for all of our power needs. Like the small batteries I have right here that I keep in my pocket to power up our GoPros and all of our cameras on the boat. But last year we started using the 757 Powerhouse by Anker. This thing right here is awesome, guys. This is a mega battery, okay? And I've used it for so many different things. For our long road trips, we use it on the big vice versa when we go out to the Bahamas or take long trips in the ocean. We use it camping. And I'll tell you another thing that I use it for. This Powerhouse is awesome during hurricane season. Down here in South Florida, we're always having to lose power because these storms come by and knocks power out for sometimes days at a time. And this Powerhouse has been an absolute lifesaver for us. This 757 comes packed full of lithium batteries, which are good for 3,000 cycles or 10 years of use. The other thing that it has is 5 years of warranty, so you have peace of mind with this equipment right here. Look at all the ports on this thing. You've got all the ports here to plug in all of your accessories that you might need on any type of adventure you're going. You've got USB ports as well. You've got everything that you need to power your phones, fans, small TVs, all of your different things that you might need on your next adventure. It has an ambient light, so when you're camping, you're out in dark light situations, you can turn that on. And the other thing, it has a power saving mode right here. You can flip that down and it's gonna save a lot of your power. Your display is lit up all the time. It tells you exactly where your charge is. This thing has thought of it all. Ergonomical design, you got the dual handles here. Thing is easy to carry and it's tough. Thing is drop proof. Thing is EVA proof. It's all kind of proof. Hey, most importantly, it's Scott proof. I'd say it's a great gift and it's a great item to have for summertime. So you're asking yourself, how do you get this? The Powerhouse 757 is available online right now. All you gotta do is go to the link in the description. You're gonna again get a gift and you're gonna save big on this thing. So right now is June 7th. They've got some promotions going on right now, so don't sit around too long. Take advantage of those huge savings and have fun with this thing. 757 Powerhouse, you did it right. Gotta figure out what these fish are reacting to the best. Is it moving baits? Am I fishing over top of them? With that, do I need to slow down? You know, one thing about getting bites is it slowly starts to tell you what these fish are, what mood they're in, kind of how they're setting up, how they're reacting. Obviously, just catching one, I don't know yet. I mean, this looks good. It's also low tide that's coming in a little bit. So typically a falling tide is better than a rising tide. But at the same time, you get enough water up on some of that stuff up on the bank and these fish will get, I see like lots of little things up there, little logs and rocks and just stuff that's really shallow right now. You put 1.5 feet of water on that, all of a sudden the fish that are laying out here on this drop probably kind of waiting for that tide to come back up. Those are hard to catch because I'm fishing over top of them. When the water comes up, those fish should flood the bank there. Because that's pretty darn shallow. I got one! I don't know if he's 12 inches.
That was raining.
I don't think he's 12. I think he's a short, stubby 11. Yeah, no, he's like 11 and a half.
And you say, don't blue power head, don't worry, I got this, pray. And
Hang on
then you
one
hang
sec.
up.
Hang on one second. Hang on one
All right.
second. That's definitely a keeper there. All right,
Cool.
number 2.
I'm gonna let you get back to work, but
Number
the thing was,
Number 2.
the thing was, you just said, you just had a lot of confidence dripping out of you.
Oh yeah.
That, don't worry, I got this. And confidence turned into this hook set, that hook set,
Like this.
don't worry, I got this.
All right.
And as you're creeping closer, I'm going to come out and see you hoist the trophy over your head and all that kind of stuff.
We're right on the edge of maybe finding something, but we haven't yet. You know, catching that one good fish is a good sign, but we haven't been able to back it up. And so as exciting as it was, as of right now, that fish was just kind of a random. You know, if I could get another good one every once in a while, that'd be good. But the other factor is you gotta be able to catch them pretty quick. I can't spend, you know, a lot of time up here. I need to be able to pull in here, catch my fish, and get out of here. Is what I need to do. And I have not found that stretch yet. I did go to a little bit heavier chatterbait and got those other bites on it, but I don't know. I don't think the population's all that great, but it's only day 1 of practice. And to be honest with you, getting some of this stuff out of my head, you know, this is a possible option to maybe win the tournament over here. And if I write it off, you know, and I'm not saying I'm going to yet, but if I write it off in my head, like, okay, I went over there and tried it, can't catch them, it just allows me to concentrate a little better on the other stuff. So sometimes getting stuff out of your system, checking it off the list is important, believe it or not, just so you don't have distractions. Starting to get bit now. Don't think he's a 12-incher though. But we've had 3 bites here just a little bit. Maybe we're around a little better population. Maybe.
But after that, it kind of thinned out. I think it got really wooded. You said it got clear back there?
Well, the water's getting clear. I can see my chatterbait a lot better. Big one. Oh, it's a good one, dude. Big one, dude. Another 3-pounder, bro. Maybe bigger. Golly. God, I don't want to. Yeah, that's a good one. That's one of those things that's like I was getting ready to leave. I literally almost pulled the trolling motor up. Look at that fish, guys. That right there is how you won the tournament. That's over 3-pounder right there. That's a good one. Good, clean, healthy looking fish too. This water just got right. It just got where it changed to a different color. And that fish bit out off the bank a little bit, but I don't know. But that's 2 over 3. And talking to Matt today so far in Canterbury, I mean, they're struggling to get 6 pounds. You figure out a way to catch, well, you know what'll happen if you catch 5 like that. But I mean, even if you could just get 3 or 4 of those a day and some keepers. We can't leave now. We gotta keep going. I gotta experiment this a little more. I need to cover my hook up and see if we can't leash a couple to the top just to see, but that's a good fish. Well, we're not leaving right now, man. Look at that little red flake. Oh yeah, that looks good. Like a copper. Look at that copper on there. It's pretty cool, actually. Copper. It actually has a crawdad base scent to it as well. Now, I'm not using it for the sonar right now as much as I'm using it for the... Oh, I can see it good right there. The scent and obviously the custom color. There's a bite. That was a little one. Little one. That's a good bite. Oh gosh. That was a good one there, dude. 100%. Oh yeah. No, but it was big. I mean, it was like another nice fish. Well, I mean, it's not bad. There's potential there. I wish we'd have caught more or had more bites. It's a little risky coming all the way over here, but I had 3 for sure good ones, and that's something that I'm not sure you can do in a lot of other places. We're gonna pull out of this. We're gonna go check one more Hail Mary run spot, fish it maybe for 3 hours, and see what happens there. And then that'll eliminate all my Houston stuff that I want to try to do. And in the next 2 days, we can focus on some other stuff closer to Sabine, and then decide on what we're gonna do. But so far, pretty good day. That didn't take long. Pounder. Pounder. bunch of fish on the grass. I have worn myself slap silly. I love fishing, obviously. It's a great job to have. But this is work, I'm telling you. Stressful and work, trying to figure out these fish. I don't know. I mean, at least I have an option. I don't know how. I just don't know. I mean, those fish were spread out. But again, in 4 hours, can I catch some of them in 4 hours? Maybe. Best thing I can do now is go try to find something that's a little better than that and not have to worry about it. I just don't know what else to do. But it was a blessing that I did find some fish. So let's go put this thing on the trailer. Well, all practice is clues and learning. That's all it is. And then the decision will come later of what to do. That's all this is. So practice, you know, even when it's bad, it's good because it eliminates. I don't really know what to expect yet. I think I could go back to that creek that I started in, and I think I can catch 4 or 5. I really do. Can I do it 4 days in a row? I don't know. I will say this. The nice thing about that creek, it wasn't like a dead-end canal or like one little stretch. I mean, it was put the trolling motor down and just go fishing. So that's a little stress-free as far as like someone else being in there. Kind of spreads out the fish a little bit more. I think things will reload a little better, things like that. So, you know, hey, if you get 5 of those ones that I caught, you know, you're going to be hard to contend with. But let's head on back, see how Canterbury did. I mean, that's the neat thing about what we're doing here. You know, we all talk and kind of share information as far as kind of what we're catching and where, what not. You know, not exact stuff, but we get a decent idea. So Matt was in one section, I was in this section, and Canterbury was in the other. So we'll kind of compare notes and see what makes sense.
I caught 25. Had about 7 keepers. Biggest one about 1.2, 1.3. I don't think I had 6 pounds.
Really?
Legitimately. Like, I never saw a time to quarter fish.
Wow.
Every keeper I would have weighed in, I measured.
Yeah.
12 and a quarter. It's frustrating, dude, because I can generate a lot of bites. I can catch them on that little slider head worm. I can catch them on that shrimp.
Oh, did you catch them on the slider?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
I can catch them on that shrimp.
Oh, with a finesse worm?
Trick worm.
Trick worm. What color? Black?
Candy bug, but anything dark. Yeah. I do June bug and candy bug.
This one, I've got a ½ ounce one. It doesn't run right at all. Like when you kill it, dude, it sinks like all weird.
Yeah. That's a 4-inch too, isn't it?
Right. That's not the one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm throwing the 3-inch.
But this one.
I like that color though. You got any 1/4 ounce in that color?
No, I didn't know. I just grabbed these, but when this one falls, it falls all dumb. It doesn't fall right. Did you try 1/4?
That's all through.
1/4.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a half.
It's a 3-inch 1/4 ounce.
Yeah.
And it falls like this.
Right. This one like does a nosedive and does dumb stuff.
Too heavy, yeah.
Now this one is awesome. I didn't catch any on it, but I will tomorrow. Dude, it never gets hung up.
You know what the only issue with this is? And I know we're fishing, trying to catch big ones, but you have to keep the 13 inchers and the 12.5 inchers in play here. And that's a mouthful for a 12.5 inch bass.
Yeah, wow. Well, without the blade, it's not, is it?
I don't know.
Got everything there. We need to put the cover on the boat. We also need to make sure what I like about these Garmins is that you can take them off like really easy. Let's pop this. Check this out. This is what's so cool about the Garmin. So flip this lever. There you go. Done. And I can go put them up, and then in the morning. Come in like that. Done. It's bad. Matt's very organized, except with extension cords. I can't believe that he left it like that. I would think that would drive him crazy. I would think he would almost have a panic attack over that. He'd have to have that fixed. I'm very surprised at him. It was like a pile, like a spaghetti noodle of extension cord.
Oh, he's up. What's up? He's awake.
You know, we're here day 2 of practice. Day 1 got plenty of bites, just didn't get many good bites. So try a different area today. It's just, you know, a long run from river to river or bayou to bayou, and you just can't cover it all in a day. So we're gonna put in a different area, check some new water, see if we can't find some, you know, better than 2-pound fish, better than average fish. You don't have to catch 20 pounds here, and it's just a challenging event, and it's a lot of mental goes into this one here. It's to stay focused on trying to catch, you know, 1 3/4 to 2 1/4 pound fish here. So that really does you good. So go out today, see if we can't find a few of those.
Good morning, everyone. Well, day 2 of practice. I think we're gonna stay close. I spent a lot of time last night looking at satellite imagery. The other factor is, like, where do you get gas? So I know where I can get gas for the one area. I see another area that I don't think anybody ever fishes, to be honest with you, but it looks good on the map. I don't know if it's truly good, but it just looks very interesting. I saw it literally driving down the road yesterday. I spent a lot of time looking at the map, trying to figure out if I go there. It's really far again, but there's one place that may or may not have gas. I need to call them at 8 o'clock this morning and see if they have fuel at that location, on the water, obviously. Then I may make a run to go to that area this afternoon. But we're gonna launch right here in Orange, and we're gonna fish right by the ramp, in the ramp area. I say ramp, it's not literally by the ramp, but it's within like 2 or 3 miles of that. That's where, like, the tournament's either won up the Sabine or close to the ramp, to be honest with you. I mean, some of that far stuff hasn't played out quite right yet for some of the guys. For obvious reasons, it's just so far. You don't get a lot of time. There's not a huge population of fish. All the challenges above. But that being said, I still like what we found yesterday. But we're going to stay close today. And then if we finally can get fuel, we may make a run. But day 2 is now. Let's go, guys. Oh. There was one. Looks like a keeper. That fish come. Oh, there's one. That was a keeper back there, though. That was a keeper. Catfish. It's made by Ketchco. What I like about it, perfect size blades, obviously. Good wire. Fantastic hook. Look at that hook, guys. Hand-tied skirt. I mean, it's the deal. I don't normally throw a 1/4 ounce, but in places like this, super shallow, tidal rivers, tidal systems where it's, you know, a lot of times you're getting a bite in a foot of water, this little 1/4 ounce is the deal. I caught them big in South Carolina on it. I did a show. I fished a little lake in South Carolina and I caught a couple big ones on this thing. This thing works actually really good. It's got a nice thump to it, which is what you want. It's a little bit stained water. You want something with a little thump. It just makes them bite. Just makes them bite. Oh, I got one. Hang on. I got another keeper. Yeah, keeper. Good one too. Oh, she in the pads. He's freaking 14.5 inches long. Stubby though. No, he wasn't too. But he was a good one. Right there in those current pads. Not sure if I cleared my camera or not. I kind of got tied up weighing a fish, but I caught a keeper, and it was not a bad one. I weighed 136, so he's like a 1.6, which isn't great, but it's above average. That's funny. That is so funny. Is above average. So caught it on this little spinnerbait. So the other fish was definitely 1.5 pounds. That one was 136. And then the other keeper, which I actually didn't catch it, he came up and rolled on it right at the boat, and it was a keeper, pound something, not big, but little stretch is kind of popular, obviously. There'll be a lot of boats starting on this. That's a good one. Another pound something. I like that. Okay. Problem is they're not big. But, you know, do I want to win the tournament? Do I need to get a check? It's a toss-up because it's like over there in that creek. Might not catch a lot. Well, I think I can catch some. But, you know, I had three 3-pound class fish. You get 2 of those, that's 6 pounds. And finish out with 3 more 12-inchers. You know, you've got 8.5, which is kind of more than you're going to get probably here. All right, midday update. Literally midday. It's 12 o'clock. We'll pull out. I don't know. We're gonna go try another deal. Something I just saw on the map. No idea if it's any good or not. Canterbury's on his way over there as well. There's 2 arms to this thing. I don't think it's an area that's known at all for fishing, for bass fishing especially. So that's a good thing because there might not be anybody there, even thought about going there. So, you know, it's a small enough creek that if they're there, you'll catch them. If they're not, you don't have to worry about it. And we're gonna go do that today. If I get time, I may pull out and run up to some of those other places I saw on the map. But that's what we're gonna do. The tide's a little weird right now. I've got an hour and a half or so before the tide gets right, so might as well go do something else. And I don't know. You can't do it all. You got to kind of pick and choose your battles, choose your time wisely, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to pull out and go fish the creek and see if we can't find. If we can find them in there, I mean, it's, you know, you win the tournament. That's just how that works. Don't know. I don't know what we're about to get into. Hopefully we can go up here and catch some bass. Just talked to Canterbury. He didn't have any bass yet. He said the water looks muddy, which is odd. What's up, dude? He looked like a keeper, but he's not. Well, fellas, today was I don't know what you call it today, but yesterday we found a spot. Today we found a spot. So, you know, what I did this morning is makes me feel good. You know, that gives me an option. Gives me an option. I don't know what to do for tomorrow yet, but we'll figure that out. Gotta go back and think about it. I might run over to Houston tomorrow for like 3 hours and just try to expand some water and see what we can get going. But other than that, I just want to keep it simple. But you know, I really want to win this tournament, believe it or not. You know, I'm in bad shape for points right now. For the last finish, kind of knocked me back, kind of in the spot that I don't want to be. But I don't want to fish scared. I really don't. I don't want to fish scared. I just want to fish like I'm in 10th place. Oh God!
First one to get out of the truck. They're all sitting in there like chickens.
Damn, I backed up too far, didn't I?
A little bit.
I think the river's gonna go down any. Look, that's that culvert. See the top of it? That I went through last year.
Oh yeah.
It's like 4 foot higher than it was. 2 basses. No, I caught 8 bass, but I caught 2 keeper basses.
Oh, 3 keeper basses, and maybe had 4. But it didn't like, it's dumped 4 inches in 30 minutes.
Look at the grass.
An hour.
I think that's enough for us, boy. He was trying to unplug that extension cord.
Yeah.
And the box moves. He said, I'm gonna get shocked, Dana. I said, nah. He reached down and grabbed it, and I got him on the arm. God dog, he jumped about that.
Really?
He said, I thought I was shocked.
Did you take a shower already?
Huh? He took a shower with his shirt on.
You should take your shirt off next time you take a shower.
Here's your side. BS.
That'd be good. Different. Everybody's wanting to know, does the trigger do a stake?
Yeah, it does a steak. Look at that. Woo! I like that little cake.
We need some chicken.
I'll do that when I get home. Just mixed up a little bit. Okay.
Now, I coated them. Like solid coat. You couldn't see the meat.
Good. Yeah, you have to do that. And that butter wasn't bad.
No, it's good.
Oh, garlic.
We need a little chicken. We'll have chicken and steak and do whatever you want to do. Oh no. Hey. That's a bobber. There he goes.
There's a big one.
That's a big one, he said.
Big, dude. Big. See him running down the wall?
He broke it. It went up in the grates.
He went to Mitchell.
It went to Lake Mitchell, he said.
He said it went to Mitchell. It went to Mitchell.
Oh, God almighty. I can't believe you throw a bobber in a bass tournament.
I was going to put a cricket on the other end of it.
You can't use live bait.
I was going to put a cricket on it, but they said that's illegal.
Oh, God.
Hey, here's what's bad. There are people that's been at that damn since y'all left that's watched this already. Just trying this.
Trying it, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Here he done rigged up another one.
Look, I'm letting it go. See how it's just floating?
Yeah, he got one hand in his pocket. Got another. You ain't got your bibs off.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's a good one, too.
Big one.
You ain't got me like 8-foot line that though, do you?
Yeah.
I thought you had like 12 foot.
It looks like about 12 foot.
Watch this. Watch this.
Pretty good.
That's
I don't know what to do about this bobber.
Look at Jay reaching. Got him. Dude, that's short.
Got a
Like,
cricket bass. Oh, it's about this bobber.
He lays down the front of the boat. He's already roasted the fishes. Pulling away the one.
Y'all are awful.
Well, good morning. Last day of practice. We had those steaks last night. They turned out really good. A lot of people have asked me, oh, did the Traegers do steaks good? Yeah, those were thick ribeyes, and they did fantastic on those things. Turned it up as high as it'll go, and let it ride. And we did a new seasoning, and I was a little concerned when we did it, but we did Cajun two-step. Okay, it's a stale cracker deal. We put that on the steaks, kind of like a Cajun steak. It actually turned out really well. So this is a place that'll make you nervous, really. But in a way, it's so crummy that you just have to almost get lucky and catch a couple good fish every day, and you'll just do amazing in the tournament. It's not, yeah, luck. This is the luck tournament.
This is the one tournament. We don't fish very many tournaments in our life where we're like, because you know your buddies are always like, isn't professional fishing luck?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. I mean, like you compare it to any other professional sport, right? Like everybody's so good, you just got to have a few things go your way to do really good. But Sabine River, yes, you got to get lucky, cause you catch 5 or 6 pounds and then you have no idea where you're going to catch a good one. No idea. You don't know what you're going to catch it on. You don't know where you're going to catch it. And then all of a sudden you crack a 3-pounder and you got 8.5 pounds. You look like a hero. So that is the definition of the Sabine River.
If you catch 20 pounds here, they'd put your picture in the paper and they'd make a statue at the beginning of the
You talking about like 5 fish?
Yeah, 5 fish for 20 pounds.
I was thinking like over 3 days. 5 fish for 20 pounds, you'd be a hero. Yeah, you'd be a local hero. You'd be a legend. Legend.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I got another one. Let the thing go, dude. I think he's gonna hook himself. I think it was a keeper. No, but I saw him. Barely a keeper. Barely a keeper if a keeper. Be nice if I could just get one good bite, like see it, you know, 3-pounder or whatever. That would make my mind up right there. Oh, that's a good one. That's a 1.5-pounder. Let it go. Let it go. Hey, dude, he's swimming out in the channel with it. I got my hook buried way deep, dude. I don't think he can hook himself. Dude, come on, bro. He's in a tree now. I think he's off. I mean, if I can get my confidence is almost there. But if I could get one good bite, or flip up, you know, get a couple flipping bites here in a minute. See, I think the other day when we got up here, we got up as far as we did. I think the tide bottomed out. I think we were pretty much like it was getting low. It was getting kind of the end of the deal. I mean, I might have one boat over here, but I don't think I'll have. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm pretty sure that was a good one, dude. He came up and like sharked it right at the boat and then turned away, and I saw his tail. All right, midday update. I've stayed in here a little longer than I planned on, but I think I've had 7 keeper bites. I don't think any of them are big though. A couple of okay ones, and then I think I saw 2 decent ones chase my bait. One for sure, maybe a second one. Hard to say. So, you know, I'm still torn on what to do. I don't see anybody over here, which is good. I feel like I had, again, 6-7 keeper bites with an opportunity possibly to have 2 good fish, just like I did the other day. So I'm probably gonna have to run over here, guys. I mean, it's a gamble. I'm either gonna, I don't know. I think I can catch some fish though, so that's good. So the thing is if I can figure out how to catch 2 to 3 of those good ones a day, along with finishing out my limit, you know, I can make the finals over here. And again, so far I've been here twice. Had 3 good bites the first time, and I think I've had 2 good ones come at my bait this time. So I can only base that on what I know. And you know, from talking to Canterbury and Matt and all them, they're not catching good fish. You know, I mean, it's just the same old 12, 13-inch bass. So, I mean, I think I can catch that here for sure. So, with the opportunity possibly to upgrade to 10, 11, 12 pounds. So
what do you think? I'm gonna throw that trailer hook again like I threw it late. I mean, hit Neely Henry. That raccoon was sitting there on the end of the porch, and Canterbury walked out and he was just looking at Canterbury.
Really?
And I walked back here and he was just standing there looking at me. And he went back under the porch. He lives under the porch, by the way.
Brutal. This was the most trying practice I've probably ever had. Probably heard that before. Well, the first day was pretty decent. From there, it's been downhill. So I've tried everywhere, everything you can think of, and just haven't put it together. Got a couple little areas that's got some fish in them. I'm just gonna go put my head down and stay there and see what we bring back.
Practice was not good, but for the Sabine River it was par, which means we need to catch 7+ a day, I feel like, to have a shot to make the cut. And somehow we can run into a couple, you know, 2.5, 3-pound bites. That'll be like a, I mean, that's a miracle bite here. It truly is. Because I ain't found an area where I thought I could run into those except around the ramp. And normally I don't like to fish around the ramp, but I'm going to. I hate fishing around other boats, and I'm going to. Probably the least comfortable I felt all year for a tournament.
more tomorrow. I'm going to be hopefully the first one in there tomorrow. Hopefully the only one in there tomorrow. And we're going to fish 4 hours and come home. Hopefully we'll catch a big old bag. We gotta hopefully...
I like this Duke's mayonnaise. Seems to be pretty good. We just did the podcast. Had some fun on that. We told some good stories on that one. I don't know if any of y'all have been watching the podcast, but if you have, I appreciate it. And if you haven't, go check it out. We're just kind of goofing around with it, but we're telling some good fish stories along the way. Maybe a little sandwich to my dinner tonight. We're going to get up at 4 in the morning. We're going to start this whole thing. This whole day one of the tournament's going to start. We got to make something special happen. So, that being said, I'm going to go to bed. Appreciate you guys hanging out on this practice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And that's it. So, love you. Stay tuned next video. Day 1, Bassmaster Elite Sabine, Orange, Texas. Let's go, boys. BAM!